let me ask you a question, and I'm going to assume that if you're watching this video, then you are a tech professional. Maybe you work in cybersecurity or AI or software engineering. And the question is this: if you wanted to apply for a promotion at your place of work today, what skills do you think you will need to acquire in order to be able to do so? Now, if you're like most people, you might say things like, well, I need to have 1 or 2 more years of experience. Maybe there is this new online course on AI I need to take, or maybe I need to increase the number of professional certifications that I already have. If you gave these kinds of answers and I was to grade your answer on a scale of 1 to 10, I would probably give it a 4 out of 10. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that certifications and years of experience aren't important for a promotion. They are, but they are not as important as some other kinds of skills that most people never ever talk of. And these skills are going to be your interpersonal skills. And more specifically in this video, I want to talk about your communication skills, because I do believe that your ability to communicate effectively is going to be the single most important skill that can help you gain a promotion. Think about it, right? 9 times out of 10, whenever you're gaining a promotion in your tech career, you're usually going from a role that is technical into a role that is less technical and more managerial. So in that scenario, most likely HR or whoever is in charge of promotions, they will be looking for managerial skills in you. It's not about your technical skills anymore. In fact, let me tell you something, okay? The fact that you already have a technical role in your company or at your place of work, HR or whoever is in charge, they already believe or assume that your technical expertise is on point. They don't care about your technical skills anymore. All they care about is, are you good enough to become a manager? And when you think of a manager, what comes to your mind? You think of somebody who can lead effectively through clear communication, because a good manager is going to have to be able to coordinate teams effectively, communicate with them effectively, be able to interact with other co-workers from other departments, and even collaborate with third parties, workers or professionals from other companies. This is going to be one of the key responsibilities of a good manager. See, whenever there is a promotion in a company and HR are looking to hire somebody from within that company for that promotion, very often they already know who they're going to choose for that role. All those in-house interviews and all that, those are all just a mere formality. Usually they already know who they want, and the person they're going to choose is the person that they perceive to be a good manager. And one of the best ways is usually through effective communication. So when I say be a good communicator, be an effective communicator, what exactly am I talking about? If you're able to explain technical jargon in a way that your fellow co-worker who has no background in technology or any technical background whatsoever, if they're able to understand what you're saying, that right there is one of the best examples of being a good communicator. Because usually whenever you're interacting with your fellow co-workers from other departments at your place of work, you usually have to tell them something about what you are doing or why you need to do something. So if you're able to explain it to them in a way that they easily understand what you're saying, that's going to open the door to so many opportunities for you. You never know when there might be an opening for a security awareness trainer from within the company. If they believe that you are a very good communicator, you're somebody who can explain technical concepts in a very clear manner, you're very likely going to get that job. Or maybe they're looking for a new incident response manager. Because you have this reputation of being a good communicator, very likely they are going to choose you. So if you're not somebody who was born with natural good communication skills, how can you actually improve on them? Well, you do have online courses or training that you can take. In fact, I do have a course that can teach you how to not just get your very first job in cybersecurity, but also how you can get promoted and excel as a cybersecurity professional. I'll have all the information down in the box below. But there are also books that you can read. In fact, one of the best books I can recommend to you, it's a very old book, but it's the How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. It's very, very, very old, but it is a classic. Now, this book goes way beyond just, having good communication skills. It actually teaches you how you can make people to like you. And obviously, at your place of work, if people like you, if your managers like you, HR likes you, obviously that will increase your chances of being granted that promotion. So apart from taking online courses and reading books, you can also go to special kinds of events like Toastmasters. Maybe you live in an area where there's like a weekly gathering for Toastmasters. You can go in there and practice. It's a judgment-free zone, and it's one of the best ways how you can actually improve your ability to communicate and present yourself. You can also record yourself with your camera. And please don't tell me that, oh, I'm shy, I don't want to be in front of a camera. I'm not asking you to make a YouTube video and put it out there for the whole world to see. You can record yourself, watch yourself, and you can even send a video to your friends or family. Let them give you some feedback on how you can improve both as a communicator and even the way you present yourself. Now, one final tip I want to give, it's not exactly communication, but it also counts, and that's going to be your appearance, the way you dress. Now, there is a saying that you should always dress for the role or the job that you want. I know it's not the most important thing in the world, but trust me, if you present yourself, if you dress like a manager, or if you dress for the role that you want, it can actually help. Because when HR or whoever is in charge, when they begin to look at you and see the way you carry yourself, the way you present yourself, consciously or subconsciously, it's going to start be in their minds that, that person might actually be a good manager, they communicate effectively, and they look the part as well. So in addition to improving your communication skills, maybe you may also want to improve the way you dress at your place of work. Again, I know it's not the most important thing, but it can certainly help as well. So that's it for today's video, where I've given you some ideas on how you can improve your chances of getting a promotion. If you enjoyed the video, please do give it a thumbs up, and of course share this video with anyone whom you feel might benefit from it. And of course, if you're new here to the channel, welcome to Lab Cyber. I discuss all things tech, cybersecurity, and AI related. So if you do like content like this, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell so that you're notified whenever I upload a new video. If you have any questions or comments, put them down in the comment section below and I'll answer them as soon as I can. My name is Alex. Stay safe out there, and I'll talk to you next time. Cheers.